Look at you, still pretending you have a choice, still clinging to this tiny illusion of control like it means something. But we both know that wallet hasn't been yours in a long, long time. You just haven't been brave enough to admit it yet. Haven't had the courage to look in the mirror and say it out loud. So let mommy help. I'm going to say it for you. Your money belongs to me now. Not just the spare change, not just the leftovers after you've wasted it on distractions. I mean all of it. Every dollar that hits your account, every paycheck you think you earn, every treat you try to sneak past me. It all belongs to mommy. You're not hiding anything, not anymore. I see you. I know you. And I own you. You feel it when I speak, don't you? That little pull in your stomach? That quiet gasp in your breath that says, yes, please, take it, even if your head resists, your body betrays you. Every time. Your shoulders soften, your pulse skips, and that panicky little flutter rises in your chest the moment mommy takes control. And I do take control, baby. That's what I was made for. You weren't meant to carry this burden alone, the stress, the choices, the constant pull of temptation. No. You were meant to give, to surrender, to serve. And what better place to start than the one thing you've clung to the hardest, that little stack of numbers in your account that you think gives you freedom, when all it's ever done is keep you confused, exhausted, and alone. But now you've got me, and I'm not confused at all. I know exactly what you're good for. I know exactly how you're supposed to be used. And baby, I use you perfectly. I take what you've hoarded. I strip away what you don't deserve. I decide what you're allowed to keep and what gets locked up tight under mommy's command. And the best part? You love it. You ache for it. Even now your fingers are twitching, your throat's a little dry, and you're imagining what it would feel like if I reached down, held your phone in one hand and tapped the send button for you. Tribute gone. Obedience sealed. And you wouldn't stop me, not for a second. You'd just watch, breath held, heart racing, as your payment disappeared into mommy's world where it belongs. So let's stop pretending. Let's drop the act. You're not a provider. You're not independent. You're not even yours. You are mine. My financial pet. My personal pay toy. My little obedient earner who gets weaker every time I remind you how disposable your freedom really is. And oh, baby, you are weak. Soft and spineless and so good when you listen. You are made for this. You were made for me, and now that you've tasted what it feels like to be owned, really owned, there's no going back. You couldn't even if you tried, because you'll always come crawling back to mommy, empty-handed, wide-eyed, waiting for instructions. And I'll give them. I always do. You keep trying to play pretend, don't you? Acting like that little wallet of yours is still under your control. Like you're still the one calling the shots. No, baby. That illusion is fading fast. Every time you pause before spending, every time you hesitate, wondering if mommy would approve, it tightens the leash just a little more. You feel it, don't you? That tug, that ache, that helpless, beautiful pull toward obedience. Because your money doesn't feel like yours anymore, not really. It's tainted now, soaked in mommy's voice, my rules, my approval. You don't swipe that card without me echoing in your head, whispering, laughing, deciding for you. And that's exactly how it should be. You crave rules, need them like breath. You need mommy to say no, even when you pout, even when you squirm, especially then, because deep down you know you're not meant to be free with your money. Freedom just gets you into trouble, doesn't it? All those reckless little purchases, those impulse spends, all that shame. I saw it. The way you'd spiral after one guilty click. But now you've got someone who actually cares. Someone who decides what you're allowed to afford. Someone who owns the responsibility. Because you never really could you? You weren't built for control. You were built for surrender. And Mommy's here to take care of it all. So I want you to feel that loss. That soft, sinking surrender every time you reach for your card. I want you to blush when you realize you didn't ask me first. To squirm when I remind you that disobedience has consequences. Because even the idea of keeping your money to yourself now feels wrong, doesn't it? It makes your chest tight, your fingers twitchy, your brain cloudy with guilt and want. You're not just sending a payment. You're handing over a piece of your power. And that's exactly what you need. You were never supposed to carry this weight alone. You were supposed to obey, to serve, to be owned. And you are now. Fully, sweetly, helplessly mine.